Hi, thanks for joining us. In this video tutorial, I am going to be walking you through navigating the Pro Remodeler of the Year Awards portal. So your first step is to visit proawardsplatform.com. If you need any information on the awards program, you can find that on the Pro website under the Awards tab. So when you visit proawardsportal.com, you will come in. If you are a first-time user of the awards portal, you will register here. You'll simply enter your first, last name, your email, and create a password. Then you'll agree to the privacy and cookie policy and to receive notifications and emails through this portal. Once you click register, the email that you submitted here will receive a confirmation and verification message or email to allow you to verify that you have in fact submitted this form. If there are multiple people in your company that will be working on your awards project, I recommend that you choose one primary email address and give everyone admin and login access to that registration. So once you've registered and you've confirmed or verified that email address, you can then come back to this page and then begin logging in. I will log in and then we'll get started. All right, so this is what it looks like inside the awards portal. You can find out, see all of the deadlines for the early bird, the standard, and the final, or what we call the late entry period. You'll see the various price points there. You'll also see the team partner entry fee. If you have team partners, we'll talk about that as we get into the portal, and I'll explain a little bit more there, but just know that those team partners, you can have as many team partners on a project as you'd like, and we will invoice them separately. You simply provide their information and we'll reach out to them. You can, here are two very important documents that you can access. All of the documents that you need for your awards entry are available in the portal, but they're also available in that awards page on the promidatlantic.org website. So this one here is the complete rules and program guidelines. And here is a complete category list that will that you can use to help you choose your category. There are two other tutorial videos on our YouTube channel. One walks through the rules and guidelines, and one helps you with category selection. So be sure to check those out. There's a third video too that allows you to, I will walk through the judges' criteria and how your project will be judged. So you could look at that, and I'll give tips and tricks to create an award-winning entry. All right, without further ado, you would then click this button here to start your entry. I've loaded up an entry just so you're not watching me type. So you would click here, and I am going to revisit an entry that I already have. I will give you one of my best tips, which I learned from Kara at Marks Woods Construction Services. Once you start one entry, and you could go in and just put in your basic company information without all the category specific information, you could come here and copy that and save yourself a lot of time on re-entering that company information on each of your projects. So there's your first tip. I'm going to go ahead and enter, and you can always come back and revisit your project. Each tab here at the top will allow you to save and move to the next, even if you haven't completed something. So we'll walk through this together. So first of all, when you come in, you will choose under category here, you will choose the Pro Remodeler of the Year Awards. Here is where it gives you a complete breakdown of the various categories in alphabetical order. This year we have 44 categories, everything from a small interior element under 30,000 to an entire home renovation over 750. So I, for purposes of today, have chosen an entire house, 500 to 750. I have the first field asked for my name and my company. I again check here to say I agree to adhere to the rules and of the program. And then again, if you needed access to those, you could access a link here and that will pull those up for you. I'm putting in my company name, and here it will give you a little information about the fact that this is going to be used on your awards in publications, perhaps in Home and Design Magazine, if your project is selected as a winner. So you want to make sure that your name here appears exactly as you would want it printed on those awards. Then the project cost you would enter here. And then finally, we want a short descriptive phrase that will help us quickly identify your project. Sometimes the magazines that look at our award entries, they're looking at 120 plus award entries. So sometimes a catchy title of the project or description may help get more attention. So be creative here. In my project, I've pulled something from online, and it's a traditional ranch with a Frank Lloyd Wright facelift. So I simply say save and next. Again, I'm getting prompted to verify the exact spelling of my company name, including punctuation, etc. And that way, if we see a discrepancy here, we'll reach out to you to verify exactly which company name spelling you would like us to use. Here you enter, of course, company address, primary contact. This is the person, multiple people from your company may be working and adding elements to your project entry, and that is fine. But who's the primary person that if we had questions or the judges had questions, who should they reach out to? Then the primary contact email, that same person, their phone number, and then we get down to some optional information that you could provide. We would like to be able to promote your project entry and your winning entry on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So you could provide those handles here. If you do not have or choose not to provide those, you could just simply put NA or leave it blank. Because it is an optional field, it will allow you to move forward. Then you're asked to give a brief 100-word project summary. This is not seen by the judges. It is used for pre and post event marketing. We will take excerpts from this for the script for the awards presentation. And again, the publications that reach out to us to cover our awards program, they would see this and it would help them write an article or editorial about your project and may get them to choose your project. So in this, you do not have to worry about identifying the homeowner or your company, protecting that identity, because again, it is not seen by the judges. This is a great place to give a shout out to other people who participated in your project, maybe like an architect or a designer, and that way they can be mentioned even if they're not a PRO award PRO member. Then we have a field here for you to include a link to access your presentation. This is the only thing the judges see, is this actual presentation that you have shown here. So again, you are going to create your PowerPoint or you're going to create a PowerPoint using some sort of presentation software, whichever software you choose, and then you will load it to a Google Drive, Dropbox, or some other cloud storage location. Be sure, like I show mine here in Google Drive, if there is a password or access or something like that, you would want to include that here as well. Again, this needs to be a PDF, so no matter what type of operating system the judges have, they would be able to easily view your presentation exactly as you want them to see it. So again, you would not want to have any identifying information here in the project, in the file name of that presentation, so that it doesn't give your identity away to the judges. All right, next step. Each project is required to submit both a photographer release and a homeowner's release. The photographer's release can be found here. You can click on this and download it to your computer. Take it, get it signed by the photographer. Should the photographer be someone from your company, say that your company owns those photos, you would still need to sign this photographer release, allowing us permission to use your photos in publications in our awards presentation. And on social media. Same thing with the homeowner's release. You can click here to download the form, and then you'll upload it here. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And just note that if the entrant is the owner of the project, then you too would have to sign off on that homeowner's release, even if you own the project, own the home. All right, so I'm going to show you how simple it is to upload a file. I've put all of my things for this entry in one folder on my desktop. So here I'm looking for, can't remember which document I'm looking for, but we're just going to say it is the homeowner's release. And I will choose that. It's signed. We'll pretend it's signed. And I will upload it. Oh, I did the wrong one. No problem. I can simply delete it and come in and re-upload. So here we go, going back to that same thing. I'm looking for the photographer's release. I upload that document. Then I will upload the homeowner's release. There. All right, and I can move on. Then it will ask you if this is a universal design category project. If it is, you simply click here and it will open up a drop down where you can upload the universal design checklist. The universal design checklist can be found here, and it will allow you to pull that down, fill it out, complete it, and then upload it here in this section. So I have my universal design checklist right here. I am going to upload it. Then, however, if it's not a universal design category, you can simply uncheck this and that will disappear. Same with the green project. If you're entering one of the green categories, you can access that criteria here. It is a required form. You download it. You can again say yes, and then upload that green project criteria form. And in this case, I am not entering the green category because I'm just in the regular entire house 550 to or 500 to 750. So I'm going to uncheck that. Do you have team partners who participated in your project? You may recall at the beginning of this video of saying that you can include those companies, those pro member companies that have participated in your project. Perhaps they provided some sort of goods or service to help you create your award-winning project. If you aren't sure of our member roster and who you could include, you could view that member roster by clicking here. There is a team partner form that you would complete for each entry, and that is simply listing the information for the team partners. Perhaps you bought lumber and supplies from one of our members, or you used a photographer to capture the beautiful photos of your project. The plumber, the electrician, your drywaller. Take a look at our member roster and see who the pro members are, and then click yes. You would then be prompted to tell us how many team partners. You can always come back in and edit this. And then you can upload that team partner form, which looks like this, with the information for each of those companies. A member of our team will reach out to them and get the information that we need in that case. So that is what you do there. I'm going to go ahead and select a file. I think I have my team partner entry here. There it is. I'm going to upload that, and that will allow me to move forward. If you don't upload a document, it's okay. It will still allow you to save the page and move on. And then when you go to submit, it will prompt you to come back and take a look at those fields that you may not have entered. Other organizations, these are the companies or partners that helped with your project, again, providing goods or services that may not be a pro member, but this is a great recruiting tool for our organization. And if you're utilizing companies, services, and goods, we would love to have them as a pro member. You can list their information here, their company, the contact name, the email and phone number, or any information you may have to help us reach out to them. And a member of our staff, probably Sally, our member engagement coordinator, will reach out to them to see if they are in fact interested in joining PRO. If you would like them to be a part of your entry as a team partner, you could just leave us a little note, interested, in including as a team member, team partner. And that will alert us to reach out to them and invite them to participate. Of course, they'd have to go through the regular application process and be approved. And save and next. It's taking a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the next tab. The final tab is where you will upload project photos for your project. Note that these are not part of the presentation that the judges see. These are in addition. You can use the photos that are in your project presentation here. What we do is we take these images. You may have had to compress them for your presentation, but we have the original format here so that we can use them for our marketing purposes. We'll make trailer videos to promote the awards program. We'll make winners videos to promote the winners. We'll upload them onto our website. We'll do social media posts. And all sorts of things. And then we'll, of course, use them in the video or the presentation at the gala in which we announce the winners. So the first thing we'd like is for you to upload your company logo. We want to make sure that if you've rebranded, we have the best possible company logo for you. So you can upload that logo here. And again, this little question mark box will give you a hint if you need it. And basically company name and underscore logo would be the file name we would like you to use because it is not seen by the judges. And then your wow shot. This is your best after photo that we would use in our awards presentation. You're going to be asked to provide a category short code. And there is a category short code sheet that is available to you. In my case, it would be like here, I have done my wow shot is here. And I have called that entire house 550 to 750, which is the category, kind of a shorter code for it. Pro Mid-Atlantic, which is my company name, and wow. And that will help us sort and organize those photos appropriately. So when you win, we have a great wow shot. We have the right company wow shot to show in our presentation. Then we're asking for a vertical photo. This is optional. Not every project has a vertical photo, but what we have found is that if you provide a vertical photo, you're more likely to be picked up and for a magazine cover or a full page in a magazine because of the formatting. So again, we have like the category short code, company name, and best vertical to be the file name here. Then I'm just going to keep moving along and uploading pictures, even if they aren't the exact picture I need. Then we are asking for a before and after combined photo on one image. You can do that again in like a PowerPoint software or some other presentation software, and then just download one slide where you have a side-by-side or top and bottom view of the before and after photo of your project. Again, I'm just going to pick up anything to satisfy an upload there. Here, your best horizontal photo with your company logo embedded. In this case, I would look for dead space in the photo, maybe in the upper corner here, to embed your company logo, again, using like a PowerPoint or presentation software, and then download that image and upload it here. Then we're asking for a before photo, again, naming it with the category short code, your company name and before. This allows us to showcase those amazing transformations in a video or social media, etc., or in our presentation at the gala. So again, just upload your photo there. Look over me, I'm doing the same one just to get through this. Then you're asked to provide additional before and after photos. Here's where you can show other angles, more detail, and then we ask you to choose your 4 best. You can do up to 10. And here, if you choose 8, it allows for 8 uploads. I'm going to, for the sake of this, just choose 1. And what I would encourage you to do is make sure you're paying attention to the naming here, category short code, your company name, and then is that a before or after, and it is photo 1, photo 2, photo 3. So in this case, mine's an after, and I am going to name it that way. So I named it entire house 550 to 750, Pro Mid-Atlantic, and then oh, I didn't really want to do that. There you go. Go back. Pro Mid-Atlantic, and then it says before photo 2 or after photo 2. All right. And then save and next. It brings me at the end, once I've done each of these tabs, back to the beginning, and then I can go through and check and verify my work. And then once I'm ready, I can come over here. Let's see what this preview button does. So it allows me to quickly see at a glance that I have entered the entire house, 500 to 750, my name and my company. And then I've agreed to the rules, my company name, the price of the project cost, the brief description, again, verified my project name or company name, that it matches my address, contact, email, and then social media handles. I can see my project summary. I can access the project presentation, and then I can verify that these forms have uploaded correctly. Of course, they would be filled out. It is not a universal. It is not a green. I do have team partners. I expect to have 10. And then I have uploaded the form with all of their contact information. Other organizations that help me, and then all of my photos, I can come back in and verify that those are what I meant to upload in the correct places. And then finally, I am ready to submit my project entry. Once I hit submit, if I have missed anything, oh, we're not ready. And it has highlighted the field where I might need to look. So let's come down and see what I might have done incorrectly. Company verify. Yes, that's correct. All of these things are in there. So let's pop over here and see if there's something there that I did not do. I feel like I've done everything that I should have. So, oh, here, I did not do my company logo. Let's look for a pro logo here. That's what I didn't do. And so I am just going to pop in anything I have here for my logo. Forgive me, didn't anticipate that issue. And you would think I would have that logo quite handy. I'm just going to take anything for now just to satisfy that, and I'll come back in and do it. So ignore your company logo, of course, would be your exact company logo. Let's see if it allows me now to submit. So don't feel bad if you don't get it on the first try either. Pro Mid-Atlantic. Verify the exact spelling of that. I don't know why it's not accepting it, but we'll try ABC Remodeling. Maybe it's not accepting it because I am an actual owner of the account. I am going to pause for a second until I finish this, figure this out. Oh, I figured it out. I have one extra digit in my phone number and it's not accepting that. So I think that solved the issue. I apologize for that, but it's good to see. Just keep looking and they do highlight the box that is incorrect. Aha, I have successfully submitted my entry. Here, it will give you additional information. On the first screen of this, it also provided my email and my cell phone number. Should you be working on your project and need assistance, please don't hesitate to call or text or email me for assistance. Texting and phone are actually the fastest way to get hold of me. And then this goes on to say that an invoice will be generated through the member portal within 24 hours. So once you submit your entry, we will review it to look for anything that may not be done correctly. So if you accidentally put your company name in your presentation file, we'll try to look over and make sure that that is not the case. We'll make sure that your homeowner and photographer releases are completed, your team member information is complete, and then we will generate an invoice for you. We will send it to your billing rep and upload it in your member portal. If you have any questions about this, or you just want to email to verify that your project was received, again, this executive@promidatlantic.org is the best email. And then you will be able to pay that online or by check prior to the judging period starting on November 7th. All right, well, that is it. That concludes our tutorial on navigating the awards portal. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I encourage you to take a look at the other 3 videos or tutorial videos that we have for you about the awards program. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining us.